All right, I'll bring the meeting to order. The first thing is the roll call.
Here.
Drew Buchanan,
Here.
Vicky Gajrowski,
Here.
Miles Fettinger,
Present.
Jerry Jackson, present. Julie West. Julie's not here. Okay, we've got quorum. The next item is for the approval of minutes from, is that correct, July 9th? I thought I saw. Maybe we have to approve. It's the petition, where's the minutes?
Which minutes do you have? The old ones, July 9.
July 9th, that is correct, okay. I wasn't here. Everyone had a chance to look at the minutes?
I think it was August 13th.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the agenda that's in here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, has everyone had a chance to look at the August 13th meeting minutes?
Yes.
Do I have any changes or
No, I'll make a motion to approve.
got a motion and a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and I'll abstain because I wasn't here. All right, next item is final plat 24-02 petition for Hunterwood subdivision phase 1. Who's here to talk on it? Come forward. Name and address, please, and go ahead and do the presentation.
My name is Charlie Ray with Dunlin Group, and that's 1498 Pope Court, Chesterton, Indiana. And I'm here with the developer, John Kapchek. And what we're asking for tonight is approval for Hunter Woods Phase 1. And that is the outside perimeter of the subdivision, not the center, because we won't have paved surfaces in time to sell lots. So we're just getting approval for the outside portion. And that's about it.
David, do you have any,
If anybody needs, I have a small copy of the plat if you need it.
all right.
I'd like to take a look at it.
Thank you. David, do you have a staff report?
So item number 4, final plat 24-02 petition is to allow the Hunterwood subdivision phase 1. As you can see on the map is outlined in red. This is the property boundaries. The next slide will show the submitted final plat that was submitted as was mentioned for the surrounding lots along Severs Road and Park Street. This is submitted as part of the final plat, and then the additional one, as you see here, is towards the south end of Park Street, along 100 West there. The petitioner proposes to re-subdivide the existing lots into 43 residential lots with 2 outlots for drainage easements on approximately 34.23 acres to accommodate the proposed residential townhomes, single-family dwellings, and multifamily apartments. Chapter 82, Article 5, subdivisions of the City of LaPorte Municipal Code allows the subdivider to present a final plat to the Plan Commission and to the Board of Public Works and Safety. The rules and regulations contained in this article are adopted to secure and provide for the proper arrangement of streets or highways in relation to existing or planned streets or highways. 2, adequate and convenient open spaces for traffic, utilities, and access for firefighting, apparatus, recreation, light, and air. And 3, the avoidance of congestion of population and the establishment of standards for the construction of any and all improvements as required in this article. There's currently no structures on this site. The property has been historically a wooded lot. The property, as you can see, I've taken some of the photos. The grading work has started on both sides of Park Street to kind of lay out where those lots are that are laid out within the plat. document. And without going through each individual one of these, it's just kind of show you just what's happening on the site, what the site could look like with the platted lots there along Park Street. It's just kind of general overview of where the utilities and the drainage easements are located here. And just for your reference. And then just going through just a couple more of these. This is kind of on the east side of Park Street, where more of the townhomes and multifamily apartments would be located. This is just showing a picture of an interior road off of Park Street that would service the lots along Park Street on the west side of the road, looking south towards, back towards town. And then this is looking back north towards Seavers Road, on that interior road, and the townhomes would be off to the left of that image, or the lots themselves. And then this is just showing the drainage behind the lots along Park Street on the west side. And so the proposed subdivision is properly arranged for legal access from Park Street and Seavers Road with internal road connections to the individual dwelling units to limit the number of access points on main roadways, which allows for adequate provisions for traffic safety and access for fire protection, as well as public utility coordination. The proposed lots indicated on the subdivision final plat conforms to the minimum lot requirements as set forth in the 2017 City of LaPorte revised joint zoning ordinance for the R1C, R2B, and R3A districts. The proposed subdivision conforms to the general objectives of the countywide land development plan to encourage increased residential density to more than 3 dwelling units per acre, where it is possible to extend public utilities to provide for a fiscally sound pattern of development. So staff finds that the proposed subdivision conforms to the guidelines set forth in Chapter 82, Article 5 subdivisions of the City of LaPorte Municipal Code, and the general policy and pattern of development set out in the countywide land development plan. Staff recommends approval of the final plat 24-02 to allow the 43 lot residential lot and 2 outlot for drainage easements within the proposed Hunter Woods subdivision Phase 1. And I'll answer any questions if you have them.
Are there any questions from the board members?
Intentions for Seavers Road access, are these gonna be lots that are gonna access directly onto Seavers, or are you gonna use this alley behind?
They'll be using the alley behind. We were told that they didn't want any more cuts on Seavers Road. So they'll be access those from behind.
My microphone wasn't on? All right. So I had asked the question, were they planning on providing more access onto Seavers directly from the lots or the alleyway behind? And they answered the alleyway behind. Is this similar to what we're seeing on 18th Street then, where there's going to be interior access with no garages in front? It'll just be front houses? Or will these all be multi-unit dwellings?
Which portion?
The facing Seavers.
Oh, facing Seavers, there'll be access from the rear. The garages will be at the rear.
Okay. Thank you.
Be single-family homes.
Those will be single
Be
family?
single family, right.
Okay.
Other questions? Do I have a motion to approve the plat?
I'll pass a motion to approve.
Second? Do I have a second?
Second.
I would say, I just didn't know if there's any other
Any more
public,
discussion?
any more public comment or anything. I'd be
We
interested.
can open up for public comment.
Or,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
any other comments that,
Any comments from the public on the plat? All right, seeing no comment, I'll close public comment. We'll have a motion and a second, we'll take a vote. All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, plat is approved, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Any new business? I guess we got a comprehensive plan update. Is that? It's not on? Just not close enough, I guess.
Good evening. Just a quick update for you. Basically, we've had, at this point, we've had a kickoff meeting with our team internally as well as the consultant team. We have a list, they provided us with a list of data that they're collecting to get started with the process. And then the next thing is going to be the formation of the project committee and the advisory committee, and scheduling public input processes as well as stakeholder interviews for the process. So that's the next thing that's coming along for the comp plan at this point. That's the stage we're in it, so.
Am I right, the comp plan's looking heavily at transportation?
Very heavily weighted towards transportation, but still has a number of chapters pertaining to a lot of other elements of future development, housing, land use, growth, environment, just a number, utilities, number of other things, so.
And what's the process after it's ready?
Ultimately, next summer, the end of next summer, we believe, the adoption process will be, it comes before the Plan Commission first, and then the Plan Commission will need to make its recommendation and then ultimately go to City Council for approval.
Thank you. Any questions?
And public hearings at that stage as well.
At that time?
Yes.
Okay. Are there public hearings, do you know, at both the Plan Commission and at the council?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. It's a statutory process that's laid out. I would need to look at the actual statute to know, but there are public hearings
public
involved in the
hearings.
process.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other business, not agenda items? Anyone have an item for the board? I'll take a motion to adjourn. BZA, yes. Yep, that's BZA. Next meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the
I'll
Plan Commission.
second.
All right, we're adjourned. Thank